Alright Pistons fans, so in today's video, I wanted to give you guys a brief little breakdown about the salary cap situation because I know a lot of people have recently became Pistons fans again once we won the draft lottery. So I wanted to make sure that you guys know about the salary cap situation. So let's get into this, man. So currently the Detroit Pistons are still paying off Blake Griffin. That won't be done until next year. That's when it's going to be off the books. We're paying Jerami $19 million. Corey Joseph, $12 million. I'm going to have to get to him later in a second. There's something interesting about his contract. We have Mason Plumlee on an $8 million deal. DSJ on a $5 million deal. Killian Hayes, $5 million. Rodney McGruder, $5 million. Josh Jackson, $4 million. Sekou, $3 million. Beef Stew, $3 million. Sadiq Bey, $2 million. Wayne Ellington, $2 million. Jahlil Okafor, $1 million. Diallo, $1 million. Servetus, $800,000. Saban Lee, Frank Jackson. I don't know why those guys' contracts aren't listed there, but those guys are also near the minimum mark. And then we're paying off, obviously, Blake Griffin still, and we're paying off Dwayne Dedmon, Isaiah Smith, guys who we just decided to let go. So let me explain to y'all basically how much money we have to spend and how much money is the salary cap. So with the contracts that will be off the books this season, you know, Diallo's contract technically will be off the books. Frank Jackson, technically, his contract is going to be off the books. You know, with all of these guys whose contracts will be off the books, technically we will probably have around $12 million. But here comes in Corey Joseph. Now, Corey Joseph, there's an interesting thing about his contract. I don't know the specific name of it, but there is basically this thing where we basically can waive him, cut him, and we don't have to pay him any money. So what will happen is we'll probably let go of Corey Joseph, and that will free the Pistons up to around $24 million. But here comes the problem. When we draft Cade Cunningham's going to get around $10 million. When you look at last year, Anthony Edwards, he got drafted and he got paid $9 million per year. So Cade Cunningham, he's going to be around $10 million per year. So that number, that $24 million that we just got after waiving Corey Joseph, it's going to go back down to around $12 million per year. And then you also have to factor in the guys who we take in the second round who will be getting around, $800,000-$900,000. Those guys are going to take up some cap as well, so that's going to bump the number down to around $12 million per year. Now here comes the scary part that's kind of interesting too. Now Diallo and Frank Jackson, obviously their deals are going to be up this season, so what do those guys want? I honestly believe that a team is going to offer Diallo somewhere around $10 million per season, or even more. I'm thinking $10, $11, $12 million per year. I feel like a team is going to offer Diallo a pretty decent deal. If that happens, we may or may not be able to re-sign him, because you also have to think about Frank Jackson. How much money will Frank Jackson want? You know, if Josh Jackson is getting paid $4 million per year, will Frank Jackson ask for $4 million? Will he ask for $3 million? Who knows? But I feel like the Jackson deal will not cost as much as the Diallo deal. So it's like, I would love to have both, but with the cap situation, we're going to have around $12 million per year, and I don't think we'll be able to re-sign both of those guys. I feel like one of those guys are going to have to go. And I think the most likely scenario, I hate it because I love Diallo, but the most likely scenario that's going to end up happening, guys, is that Diallo is going to get paid $11, $12, $13 million by another team, and we won't be able to match that money. And then us Pistons, we're probably going to end up re-signing Frank Jackson. If we keep Frank Jackson, then we'll probably have, $5 million per year. And then you could go pick up a Nerlens Noel, a JaVale McGee if he wants to come here on a low contract, a Dwight Howard, anybody in free agency, around $4 million per year. Then you could go pick them up if you decide to keep Frank Jackson and let Diallo go. And I feel like that's probably the most likely situation that's going to happen. It's very unfortunate. I love Diallo. I would love to keep Diallo and Frank Jackson, but that's the most likely scenario that's going to happen to this Pistons squad. So Pistons fans, let me know how y'all feel in the comment section below. Again, I may have gotten some, numbers wrong here and there, but for the most part, you guys get and understand what I was talking about. This is going to be the most likely cap scenario for the Pistons this upcoming season. So Pistons fans, let me know how you feel in the comment section below. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all for 2K, and I'm out.